Hi everyone, it's me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I have been living here in the UK for the last 7 years. Guess what? It is so hot. That is not the point of this video. I just would like to get that out of the way first. However, the point of this video is we are going home. Recently, I had loads of visa drama happen. You can watch all about that on my YouTube channel. And because of all of that, I didn't think that we would actually be able to go back to Canada to see my family. However, somehow it's all worked out and we are flying tomorrow. So it is 1,000,000 degrees in here. I am almost completely packed. We have a long day. We got a long day tomorrow. So basically, going back to Toronto is about 8 hours. So we get a car to the airport. I think they are picking us up around 5 a.m. Our flight is a morning flight, then 8 hours to Toronto, which we will arrive in the afternoon because of the time difference, and then we have to just stay awake for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, the flight to Toronto is so much worse than the flight back to England. Because we're flying during the day, basically it's just 8 hours in the afternoon, and it's so boring. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my Nintendo Switch. Hashtag not sponsored. I love that thing. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. So good. So I think that is what I'm going to do on the plane. And bring a charging cord because those things do not hold a charge very well. I'm also going to download a bunch of true crime podcasts. So I can play my Switch. I can listen to my true crime stories. Maybe have a nap, but probably not. And then my mom will pick us up in Toronto, and then it's a couple hours to drive home. So it's gonna be a long one tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. The last time I went back to Canada last year, I was sick for the entire trip. And I don't mean like I had a cold. I mean like the worst illness I've ever had. So that makes me a little bit nervous. So there's really not much we can do about that. I'm as healthy as I can be. So I need to finish getting packed early night tonight and then the airport tomorrow. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous traveler. I'm not afraid of planes. Like I don't have like flight anxiety. I just have anxiety about literally every other aspect of traveling, of being late, of missing our flight, of customs, all that fun stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this video turns into something. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I hope you're not regretting it by now. Anywho, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow on our way to Canada. All right, talk soon, bye. everyone, it's me and welcome to Canada. So where do we even begin? Can you hear the nature? So the flight, fine. We ended up sitting on the tarmac for a good hour, which is fun. And I was so tired, I think from just the anxiety of traveling, from getting up in the middle of the night, that I actually slept through takeoff, if you can believe it. But annoyingly, I woke up like 10 minutes later, so it didn't really matter. Then we got through customs just fine. My mom picked us up just fine, and we are back here. We just had a wicked thunderstorm like 10 minutes ago, and everything's already starting to dry because it is hot, it is humid, it's summer. Summer in Ontario. So what's the plan for this trip? Well, not a whole lot. Where I was sick last time, I did absolutely nothing. So this trip, fingers crossed, I'd like to see my family, I'd like to see my friends, I'd like to do some Canadian stuff. I'd love it if you joined me in some of that Canadian stuff. And otherwise, I just kind of want to be like a little bit bored. Do you know what I mean? Like quiet, like just hang out by the pool, hang outside, just like chill. So I'm still very jet lagged. I still feel weird. I don't know what day or time it is just yet, but I hope to in the near future. Anywho, so this is the backyard. The reason, hold on, let me put you down. I don't want to fall in the pool. It's starting to rain again. Let's move this under here. Hello there, is this thing on? Can you hear the rain? Summertime, baby! Thankfully, the weather in Canada changes really quickly, so we might be stuck out here for a little while, actually. And I totally forget what I was gonna say. Oh, this house. So, if you've watched any of my Canadian content before, you may recognize this backyard. One time when I was 15, I came home from school and my parents were like, hey, so we're moving. They saw this house and they saw this backyard. Of course, it didn't look like this. They've done a lot of landscaping and stuff, but they saw the view and everything, and it was like, I guess we're moving. It's really coming down. Oh no. How are we gonna get back to the house? Anywho, so that really came down for a good 2 minutes. You know, some days it really do be like that. But that's okay, I don't mind a little rain. As long as I'm not sick, then it doesn't matter. Anyway, I forget what I was talking about. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't think it's an eating time. Do you know what I mean? It's just jet lag time. I will say as well, so I've been coming up with some video ideas, if I'm able to do some, which would be nice. And I've definitely noticed a bunch of like culture shock things, like reverse culture shock that I either forgot about or I didn't even notice before or any of that kind of stuff. So I definitely think there is a reverse culture shock video in the future. Even just being here for such a short time already, there's been stuff where it's like, I forgot that existed. Hey YouTube, I'm back. What a beautiful day. Let's get a seat, shall we? Hope you guys can hear me all right. We are back. So when I was filming yesterday, I guess it was, we had that huge storm. It got worse. So basically I couldn't use a lot of the stuff that I filmed yesterday. But look at today. I'm gonna get a sunburn just sitting here. And I should have worn my sunglasses. But it is a beautiful day here in Ontario. We had that huge storm, and then when the storm left, it was really hazy because apparently the wildfires that are still happening in Quebec are still impacting us here in southern Ontario. So it was really hazy and smoky, and like some people said that they could taste the smoke or they could smell the smoke in the air. I couldn't, but I could certainly see the difference. Today, however, can you see? A little hazy, but you can still see pretty far. Anywho, hope you guys are doing all right. I will say, even with the smoke, my allergies are so much better here than they were in England. I don't know what's going on in England the last month, but my hay fever, like I don't get hay fever, and it was unbelievable. So if you're struggling in England with the allergies, I totally get it. Come to Canada.
I can finally breathe.
Since it's so nice, I am going to finish up some work I gotta do inside, and then I'm gonna come outside, lay in the sun. I'm so excited. I haven't gotten sick yet, fingers crossed. If you would like to see all the drama that happened on my trip last year, where I was so ill I thought I was going to die, definitely check out that video. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!